I'm pretty sure that's a quote from South Park.
Probably it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
it was the episode where I think got addicted to microtransactions on a cell phone game, and his dad's like, "Look, do you want to be like your grandfather who gambles all the time? But Dad, you drink all the time. I'm not drinking. Yeah, basically he says that. I'm not having a glass of wine. I'm having five." And then he does the same thing with like a German like beer wine pairing.
I honestly lost track of what you were talking about, and I thought that you weren't making a joke.
I don't think he was.
I'm not. That's a literal story from South Park.
God damn! Like you were you half told it as if it were a joke and not a tragedy or
Yeah.
something. I don't. Man, I need to pay more attention.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's recording, so we captured all of that in Stark
Hell
Relief.
yes!
Yes.
Awesome.
Woo, alcoholism.
I was Tyler. So you know, I was my attention had been split because I was playing a mobile game.
Wow.
So I feel like
You're feeling personally attacked on some level.
no, I feel like it was fitting. You know?
Yeah. Picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
So, comics.
Yeah, comics.
The least interested over here.
All right. So I assume that everyone, after the end of last session, is rushing off to the museum without delay. No side trips.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Oh yeah, converting. I've converted my hero points again too.
All right.
Oh yeah, we need to do that.
Yep.
I should do that before I forget. Let's see.
Trying to remember, we had 5 hero points, right?
Yep, we got 5 again. I'm
Mhm.
doing a 2-2-1 thing, so I can use it multiple. Hopefully, I
I'm
remember.
doing 4 in 1.
Wait, how does this work?
You have 5 points. You then assign them to pre-made bonuses.
Okay.
I'll do 3 and 2.
Me
But
as
I'm
well.
a madman.
I mean, you are Citizen Wrath, so only fitting.
That's true.
So, do I come up with what this bonus is narratively, or how does this? Out the 3 into the
When
2.
you use the when you use the bonus, you will call back to the previous issue and say how something from that issue has led to you getting a bonus in this issue.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Through the power of phrenology, I have rearranged my scores.
No.
Oh my god, he's just spent the last 3 hours hitting himself in the head with a lump hammer. Must flatten frontal lobe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up now.
No, he gets the bonus by hitting the enemy with a frontal lobe for a hinder attack.
If they hit them here with a hammer, they'll stop having good motor functions. If you hit them anywhere with that hammer. I'd also love it if you just looked at Polly Mariposa's skull and went, "Oh, you have the bone structure of a very well-to-do society lady, not a criminal shape here."
I mean, that's literally what we got the bonus for last time.
Yeah.
Oh Yeah, definitely need to be quiet for a while. I gotta think about what I've done with my life.
We all do.
You do, Ed, but I don't expect that you will.
Mhm.
Or I expect that you will, and then you'll just kind of give an approving nod.
It's Ed, I love you, but it does feel like your character progression tends to be it just keeps happening.
It does just keep happening.
Just falling down an eternal flight of stairs.
All right, so if everyone has collected their bonuses, we will begin the next part of the adventure. All right, so there's our scene tracker. The standard 242.
Okay. This
Um,
is this along the way to the museum, or this is when we arrive at the museum?
This is when you arrive at the museum. Despite calls that there was some sort of disturbance here, the museum itself looks currently unharmed. You enter into the lobby.
Wrath slows down as she enters into the lobby. Because what? There isn't a big fire here.
Dullahan's kind of like holding, like back vomiting since he got a little seasick on his way here.
Paul is outside trying to find a parking space.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Beats up someone for 50 cents a meter.
Yeah. Riff starts looking around, just trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Yeah. As you enter, you hear a voice come over the museum's PA system. Well, well, well. Wrath.
She squints as she looks at the PA system, considers
All right.
destroying it.
Uh-huh.
What?
Do you want me to give you a hand with this?
I'm just surprised to see you here.
You shouldn't be.
Well,
I mean, really, why are you actually surprised by this? You know I really don't like you guys.
I believe they be doing some kind of villainous gloating. In that way where you spend like 2.5 hours in a swivel chair facing away and stroking your cat, just so when the hero walks in, you spin around and go, I've been expecting you.
Yeah, I mean, sure, fine, but like, you know that I hate your guts, right? Why would you be surprised to see me? Here to punch you.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't go on this mission knowing it was them. We just kind of.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
It's serendipitous, I believe, is the word.
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
fine, you get the serendipity part.
Anyway,
what do you want?
Oh, just wanted to let you know that I already have control over the building security systems, so there's no way you're going to stop me. And then a bunch of big security cages drop down around the front door of the lobby, and then the door leading into the rest of the building.
I was honestly expecting something a little bit more avant-garde.
Well, it should slow you down long enough for me to get to the painting and destroy it.
Paul is just walking towards the cage door and will...
Wait. Painting? Destroy it? What?
What's your game?
What does this have to do with
why would you
legacy?
be after destroying a painting?
Right. So, somebody can roll me an overcome. Probably somebody who knows what something about, the arcane.
I'm all over that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not alone.
Yeah, the two people who have the most arcane knowledge, who definitely did not participate in the last arcane research session. You know.
Now, is this overcoming against information, or is this
Yeah, this is
just
overcoming to know why a painting might be important, given all of the things that have been going on.
okay? If Luke can't,
would we have healed since last time?
No.
Okay, so I'm still at 20 hit points. That's actually kind of good for me. I have had my ass kicked just the right amount. In which case, that's a D8, for magical law, and fuck it, part detachment 1d6. She's just gonna lob her head through the bars over to where where the museum map is, so she can look at it while she's contemplating.
Yeah, sure, that works.
As the youth of today say, yeet. Right.
Just so you know, the youth don't say that.
Yeah, we did.
I be so far behind the times.
Hey, I am also youth here, and I don't say that.
Just it's kind of a distant muttering. It's like, aye, they said the same when I tried to do the truffle shuffle.
You can't even do that.
You stop me.
I'm not going to. Biology has stopped you.
I kind of open up a portal and saying everyone through kind of thing here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we are actually in the scene tracker, so we will need to take this in turn order. So
Okay.
I believe
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, first off, what information has Mariposa found
mhm.
with her roll? Once that
I'm probably waiting on something. That's it. Okay, let's just move the scene along.
Nope, no. The scene tracker's up. You need to do this in turns. I'm not making the same mistake I made with the last encounter, where you were supposed to do the statue retrieving in turns as well.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Roll them bones, Luke.
I got a 6 on my mid die.
Okay. And none of your principles work here.
Ah. Sorry, flailing around trying to remember precisely how the fuck this works again.
So using your principle lets you use your max die. If I would say principle of whispers would probably help.
Oh,
if you
that's because I have not marked these as principles, and that's what was.
Wait, I'm not the only principal of whispers? Somebody else hears the voices?
Oh, but they be
Okay,
mine.
one of you can't both be principals or whispers. Someone has to be the vice principal.
I be more of a gym teacher.
God, I'm so sorry. I stumbled over that joke so much.
So,
Oh yeah, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. The principle of whispers. I open my mind to the warp.
Oh god. Is Mariposa a rogue trader?
Do you want to get possessed by demonettes?
I mean, I've got the rest of my weekend free.
So what did you roll?
Okay, so yeah, sorry, because I had a massive brain fart just there. My mid dice was a 4, my max dice was a 6.
Oh, okay. Well, you still I'll get a hero point for that.
Yay.
And on a 6, you succeed with a minor twist.
The voices in my head are just like, steal everything. There's no one can stop you. Fucking steal everything.
Yeah. So here's what you get. So the voices tell you that while these three have clearly used the spell to steal Legacy's power, if they can destroy him as a symbol, they can keep it forever.
That went a little bit crunchy for me. What was that?
if they can destroy what Legacy stands for as a beacon of hope and stuff for the city,
Okay.
then they get to keep his powers forever.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Right. The voices. And looking at the map, you can tell that the painting most likely to cause that is from the guest exhibit from France, Liberty leading the people. It's a very important world-renowned masterpiece and a symbol of hope and freedom around the world.
Are they be going for that picture with the lady with her jubbly out? There's a pause. I should be a touch more specific, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those.
So,
Uh-huh.
so which painting is it? Just
Or it be
You
the
tell-
one of Liberty doing that thing?
Yeah, which thing?
I tend not to read the plaque below the painting. She just kind of gives a surprisingly detailed account of what the picture looks like, but can't for the life of her remember the name because she's currently thinking of, oh my god, they've got an Aztec exhibit in here, and oh my god, look at that jewelry, and oh, I want it now.
you're a hero.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a -2 penalty on your next action unless that next action is looting.
Oh, but I won't even bother writing that down. Of course, I'm looting.
Okay. All right. Who are you passing to?
Let's pass the rock to Ed.
You sure you don't want to pass it to
I think we
Richard, who
should
can
pass
portals?
it to Rift. Yeah.
All right, let's pass it to Rift.
Okay. I use my thing flowers to open up the thing so everyone can get out here and like bypass security. I guess. Just right direction. So. Okay, give me a second. Can't really use my principles here, so I have to be. And I'm going to use one of my +2s. Here. So.
Okay.
Got that one. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. Got a 9. Got that done?
Yep. So that's a success with no twists.
Yep.
Yeah. You successfully portal the rest of the party out of the lobby and into the museum proper. You are in the. Come on. You are now. You have 2 choices. You can go to the atrium or the gift shop.
Which way is it, Mariposa? You looked at the map. Does that count, or kind of saying, do you have a general idea, John, or not really?
Theoretically, either one will lead further into the museum. It's just those are the 2 ones you've got eyes on right now.
Okay, sure. Let's say we go to the atrium. Let's see what's there.
All right. So the atrium is kind of the large central hub of the art museum. It kind of connects to all of the different wings and exhibits. But they're also, so the other exhibits are a bit in a loop, so you can kind of go in one direction or the other to and from the atrium. You see that that because of the PA system, people are now kind of worried about what's going on. They heard this strange voice, but you again, no villain has appeared directly. Who are you passing to?
I'll pass on to Ed. I guess he's the next magic user.
Okay, Ed,
Hmm.
what is your plan?
I guess continuing to try and push towards finding this. I'll use the whispers to see if my voices in my head will lead me in the correct direction as I'm following.
So what? So
Or
are you trying to find the painting, or are you trying to find the villain?
painting, because that's the most important thing to prevent them from getting it. They will make it to the painting themselves.
Okay. All right.
So Dullahan will open his mind to the universe. Let's see. And my character sheets there. So probably cosmic powers, self-discipline, and what is my health at currently? $21, which puts me into yellow, so that's a D8. So roll that. So I got a 5 and 2 4s, so that's going to be a 5, unfortunately.
Okay, that's going to be
And we all gain a hero die.
success with the Meyer twist.
And
And the whispers tell you that you should read the map of the museum. Which puts the gallery that you're looking for at the far end of the museum. It's the guest gallery, which means you have to walk through the rest of the museum and experience it to get to it.
a good idea, Alexa.
However, as was mentioned, there is an Aztec exhibit, and you just you just know that there's some sort of round Earth astronomy like nonsense going on on some of that art
Wait.
that you're going to
Flat
need to
Earth or Hollow Earth or just normal astrology?
just round Earth.
Just
You know,
round
round
Earth?
Earth. Yeah, yeah. It completely conflicts with your worldview of the Earth being inverted.
Oh no!
Um.
Forgot.
So so the you are uh I will the whispers tell you that despite being the longer path, you should probably take the one through the Aztec exhibit just to make sure there's no blasphemous knowledge being revealed there.
Come, we must go this way. I feel heresy in my bones. We must correct this.
I certainly don't want to go that way.
Same here.
So just don't go wherever he goes.
Well, fine, I will go. But heresy.
The heresy can wait.
Good thing the fanatics not here.
Let's solve this issue of these past citizens first before you do anything else.
Fine. Mariposa, put that down.
You can't make me.
All right. Who's
This is
going
why
next?
we're not invited to the good superhero parties.
They're all twats.
We're like clearly C-list heroes, right, guys? I have this
No.
feeling.
I don't think so.
Hey, screw you! I'm a B-lister.
Yeah, at least me.
I mean, real talk.
Mariposa, put that down.
You can't make me.
Yes, I can.
I mean, real talk. Story-wise, I'm pretty sure this adventure was designed to basically deal with canon Young Justice. So it's supposed to be a bunch of like teen heroes who are training instead of a bunch of incompetent schmucks like us.
I think the thing is,
Yes.
we're all playing adults right now, so that's the problem too. So it's kind of
Well, I mean, because of the way the Sentinels works, heroes of all ages are equally incompetent.
Yeah,
I'm playing a teen. She's 18.
I'm playing a teen too. High five.
She's a freshman in college.
Freshman in college. High five.
Yeah, hell yeah, high five.
Oh, you could be a freshman in college. What's a freshman?
It's someone who will absolutely wreck your shit if you don't put that down.
I want to go on record that I know it's not my turn, but Lemniscate has started just Naruto running in the direction of the guest gallery, just through everything.
Oh.
There's just silent contempt for the rest of the group. John, you might be muted. Or something could be wrong with the call. That could also be a thing. Woo! Technical difficulties. Diddly 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 diddly.
About.
Hey, there we go.
There
Okay,
we
that's
go.
weird.
Okay.
Did it ruin the recording at all? Are we still going?
Oh no, it's recording my desktop. It's not recording like the Discord specifically. I just kind of did intermission music for a moment.
Right. Okay.
That's weird.
So, I don't know where I got cut off, but
I said I was Naruto running, and then everybody kind of laughed for a bit, and that's the
I-
last thing I heard.
Yeah, I thought that was just silent contempt.
yeah, same here.
That's also what I thought too, actually.
Yeah.
That's
We
why
just
I left it for a while because that's just the judging silence. There's such thing.
okay.
were we
all
just
right.
like no selling his joke? Damn.
I feel bad because I was
Harsh.
like, oh, does that mean that we're going to Area 51 after this? And then everyone got immediately quiet. I'm like, what the fuck? Did I say something wrong?
No.
No.
As far as the recording is concerned, Tyler was the last person to speak on the recording, so everything after that was just us just cringing.
That is
Right.
100% fair.
Okay. So, Ed, who goes next?
Luminous or I can't for the life of me.
Might be
Actually,
worth
wait,
putting the-
no, wait, Ed. Remember, we want the scene and stuff to go in between, so they don't double on us.
That's true. Fine. Let's let the scene have its go.
Okay. Okay, so the scene. Ticks up. And before Lemniscate can actually Lemniscate can start running, but quickly realizes that oh no, the floors has been waxed.
Really?
Oh no!
Oh no!
There's just
Oh, you're gonna eat shit because the janitor did his job.
just a janitor on break. He's like buffed this like one walkway 30 times.
Okay.
I'm honestly, I'm imagining like that all of the floors are like perfectly buffed. Like this, like the whoever they got to like their maintenance staff is on point, and now we are falling prey to them.
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna offer you guys a choice. We can punish Lemon Skate for Naruto running, or everyone else will get a slightly less punishment.
I think everyone should get less of a punishment.
Okay.
Thank you.
So everyone gets a -1 hinder from waxed floors.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, technically, I don't have to worry about that.
I mean,
I love unflagging. It's such a useful ability.
yeah. I mean, it's it's a really good ability. They're
It's kind of how much use I'm getting use of this one here in the green section. It's saying remove a penalty at the start of my turn. So it's like
yeah. All you have to do is make sure not to be.
double hindered.
hmm
But right now with a single one.
Yep. Okay. And then that's going to pass to Tear. Let's see, what's Tear going to do? Tear is going to move to a new room and spend her action destroying a painting in there, moving up the scene tracker by one more. We're now in the yellow zone.
Gasp.
So we got one from the
One from the environment, and then one from Terror not being in the spending her turn wrecking the place. All right. And I will pass to Lemon Escape, who has been Naruto running in place this entire time.
Has been legging out.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Yeah, but I am going to realize that I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to start trying to run again. This time, trying to slide dramatically, like it's the Breakfast Club or something, and just slide on in there towards the towards the guest gallery, which is where I assume Tear is, or at least is going. Did it all disappear again?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
I-
I was muted. I
there
was
we go.
muted.
Okay.
Sorry, that was me. Okay. Yeah. So the guest exhibit is where Terra is heading. Are you specifically going down the route that Ed's character pointed you down, or down the opposite route?
Yes, which one?
I'm going. I am totally going to, because I was so excited. I've been running in place this entire time since it's not Professor Scatter anymore. What is it now? Or no, Dullahan. Dullahan pointed that way, so I'm going that way.
All right.
Also, at some point, I because comics. I go past a pillar, and now that we're in like the Aztec art section, I'm in some like pulp adventurer, like pith helmet outfit.
Of course.
Sure.
Yeah. Six comics. I'm just gonna start running that way without slipping, hopefully.
All right. Yeah. So you are now in the Aztec exhibit.
So does that only he move in that room, or are we all kind of assumed running past
I
kind of thing there?
I will. I mean, this movement is not contested, so you can all choose to follow Linus Gate or to move in the opposite direction. Because remember, this is a circle. You kind of go in either direction to get to the um. I guess
Wrath
exhibit.
actually is going to go the opposite direction then.
Is it,
So that flanking can happen.
Is it a circle then, or you said John?
Yes, it's
Yeah, yeah, it's a circle.
Can I? Is there a window so I can kind of see the opposite side?
Yes. You can. But
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Also, I need to pass, and I believe who's left.
mhm.
I'll
believe
follow
c-
Raffen.
I believe Citizen Wrath is all that's left. So yeah, I'll pass to.
okay.
I go with Raph to the opposite side to do flanking. Then I won't try and break the scene by trying to teleport across the entire thing.
Yeah. So, what's the what exhibit does Wrath
And Rift.
and Rift go through? Mr. Muted John.
You guys are headed through the modern art gallery.
Okay.
Okay.
Wrath doesn't observe any of it because it will just make her mad.
I feel like there's a question about what wouldn't make her mad, but
Well, modern art isn't one of them.
Maybe like a nice
Right.
Klimt or a Monet.
So, yeah. Should I roll and overcome or something?
nope, there's no challenge for you here. This might be a good chance to throw some boosts on yourselves, though, if you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to boost. I'm going to galvanize myself here. There are windows, right?
Mhm.
That was established. So she is catching rays of the sun, and they kind of it's almost like light lingers on her a little, even after she passes by. So that's D10, D8, and oh, I guess quality as well. Because power, quality, and status, right?
Yep. You need to roll through this.
Well, I guess I'll just do the old standby there. Citizen hatred. Let's see. 7.
Okay.
So, what
It's a
bonus
+2.
does this?
That is, I believe, a +2.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And who are you passing to?
I'm in the same. I'm following you along too. Just saying. I think we're going this way, and the others are going the opposite way.
It's also, I believe, top of the rounder.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
back-
I'm going to go ahead and pass to I'm going to go ahead and pass over to Limnescape.
In that case, I am going to. Uh, I'm not going to be running for, but like because I'm in this adventurer's outfit. There's a shot of me like peeking out from behind a plant to see to see where something is, to see like if I'm going the right way and looking all the different paths. And I'm going to and I am going to start singing and cheering on, getting the group pumped for a superhero fight using actually my power of dance green ability, which hey, I'm going to boost myself actually. I'm going to use Energy of Infinity, my yellow thing, which is boost yourself using creativity. Either use your max die or use your mid die and make it persistent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm going to use presence plus creativity plus my yellow status die, which is 2d10s and a d8. So that is use your mid die and make it persistent. So that is going to be a 6, but I have a persistent bonus.
Okay, so that's +2.
Sweet.
All right.
And then I'm going to pass to Mariposa.
Well then, I do believe we established previously that if I was doing anything other than losing, I'd be getting a -2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be looting the absolute fuck out of this place. Mariposa, ignoring everyone telling her not to.
Oh, also, Lemniscate, you have moved from the Aztec exhibit into the classical and neoclassical sculptures.
Oh, that's nice.
I was going to say, could I use Principle of the Tactician here?
Sure.
Like Mariposa has not thought about how to knock over every place worth knocking over in the city. all that happens is for some reason a jazz soundtrack comes out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I have actually started watching Leverage, so God help me, I'm actually in that exact mindset right now.
It's just 3 crewmen who are following behind, making a impromptu jazz band.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
You're stealing my Space Channel 5 vibe. Like getting your own
To be fair, they
follower.
only know how to do spooky, scary skeletons, so it gets a bit samey
That's
after a
fair.
while.
Meanwhile, Lemniscate is in adventurous outfit singing freaking Dora the Explorer.
Oh fuck's sake!
Come on, Vamonos! Everybody, let's go!
Someone throws an ancient Aztec headdress at you. Shut the fuck up. So yeah. So overcome. Let's go with the bloody lament. Just gonna slice open some cages with the sword. It's like, out of my way, shing. Leadership to get the crew together. So that's a D8, a D8, and a D10. And sure enough, I have not been able to roll anything higher than a 5 this entire fucking, campaign, it feels. So yeah, my highest is a 5.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that's with a minor twist.
Uh, sorry. You got a 5, you said?
5. Ow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, even with the galvanized bonus, that's only a +7. So That's only a 7. So yes, you do. All right. So the minor twist is that you trigger the security and lock you and Dalahan in this room.
Curses! What's wrong with good old-fashioned spike traps? None of this highfalutin motion sensor shite. I'm turning into a West Country farmer.
Okay. Who are you passing to?
Oh, fucking hell. So, oh, God, my nose. Let's go back to... Let's go to Wrath.
All right. Where's Raft and Rift now? Raft and Rift. Oh God, Wrath and Rift. Where have they arrived?
You have moved out of modern into cubism.
Oh, this is better.
Turn right off to the 35th corner.
While running. Rift.
Yes.
What's your opinion on cubism?
I'm not very interested in that either way. It's so not much of anything. How about you?
I think it's okay. It's better than modern art.
It's hard to be worse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So,
more or less a precursor to modern art, but still more interesting.
but speaking of more interesting, the more interesting thing in this room is you see tearing down some cubism,
Tear.
or as you would know, her citizen tears. But
Okay.
Right. Yes. Tears.
So is that just the thing? Is just countering her, or
oh no, you can act. You haven't rolled dice yet this turn.
Are you? I'm right here, Tears. Are you just gonna keep vandalizing right in front of me?
I don't know. Are you gonna stop me?
Yes, I am. I won't beat the crap out of you.
All right. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna roll some dice, Nate?
Yeah. I'll beat the crap out of her.
All right. Remember, we are in yellow, so you have access to all of your yellow abilities.
Okay. Okay, so that'll be strength, close combat. I'm going to use principle of strength.
Don't forget.
I'd say that's overcome. Never mind.
Mhm. Don't forget, you still have a -1 from waxy floors.
That's true, but I also have a +2 from, the thing. So I have a +1 overall.
Yep.
So. Actually, let me just look here. Oh yeah, I get to use my max die when I use strength because we're in the yellow. Which will be an 11.
Okay.
I'll beat the crap out of her.
Okay. Okay. She does not have any reactions to stop you from doing that. So yeah. You take a big swing and smack into her.
Yeah. And then she just stamps her foot down and is like, "There, see, I told you I was gonna."
okay?
And then I will pass to Rift.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to attack them with a 0 since I didn't have a chance to boost, but okay. And I attack them with my portal gun, so that's the second.
Oh shit! You could because you're using your portal gun, right?
Yeah. So I
You could say
attack them.
I punched her across the room, and then you put a portal right behind her.
I'm gonna
he
put
flies
her
into.
back to the atrium there. Basically, no, actually no. Back to the modern art. I like send her back one exhibit.
Ha!
Can I do that,
Okay.
John? So I open the portal and have the other portal pointing back, so she goes flying through the portal and ends up back in the modern art. So back one section.
That's going to be some sort of overcome unless you have an ability that.
Oh, that's literally my power though. I can attack using my power, and then I can either hinder using my min dice or move them somewhere else in the scene.
Yeah, no,
So
that's
I'm knocking her
absolutely.
back. I'm knocking her back one exhibit.
Yes. Yeah, that works.
So who else has not gone now?
Dullahan hasn't.
Dullahan-
The scene hasn't. The villain hasn't.
So better pass to I'll pass back to the villain then.
It might be safer to do the scene, or will
Oh,
the
the
villain
villain-
immediately do it to the scene?
Yeah, they're gonna go back and forth. So let's go
Okay.
scene first then. Sure.
Okay. So the scene, we'll tick up one.
Can you just put the edit up instead of keep it scrolling up there, John?
Yeah, sure. I'll just copy it down to the.
Thanks.
Yep.
The more I look at cubism art, the more just unsettling.
It's an interesting field. It's such a harsh look.
Yeah,
It
but
takes
it's
a while
also
for
at
the
least
mind to
something that's kind of
process.
interesting. It's like something you actually have to think about and plan out, kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of interpretive art
Eh,
styles are like expressionism and all that kind of stuff are very like they're kind of at the mercy of the viewer.
Mhm.
But if you're in the right
Mhm.
kind of headspace to appreciate them, then they are beautiful.
Right. So, the uh, the fire suppression system, seemingly without cause, goes off. But instead of spraying out water, it seems to be spraying out some sort of acidic paint. It will damage all of the art in the gallery unless it is stopped. The mechanically, if you pass every time you pass to the scene, it'll mark 2 boxes instead of 1 to represent the destroyed artwork.
Oof.
What?
Unless we manage to turn it off somehow.
Yeah,
Is this a fire you said, John? I didn't quite catch that. I must have missed.
the fire suppression system seems to have been rigged with acidic paint.
Ah. Also, as part of my turn, I also radioed to tell them that we found Tara and she's now in the modern art exhibit back this way.
Mm-hmm.
So, depending on how big it is, they might turn around.
All right. So Tear is going to take her turn to move back towards you guys. So she's now back in the cubism. But she. So and then she is going to attack Citizen Wrath, I think. Yeah. Uh,
Bring it, scrub.
okay. So attacking with bone spikes and close
Ugh,
combat.
I forgot how much I hate you. You're so gross.
Mhm. So you're going to take 7 damage, and if you don't attack her on your next turn, she is going to hinder you for -2.
You're kidding? Of course I'm going to attack her on my next turn.
Yeah,
I was
well,
about to say, Citizen Wrath, not attack a citizen.
Yeah. Okay, so then I guess last is
Dullahan.
Dullahan.
As the sprinklers start to go off and just this acidic paint starts spraying, Dullahan's going to remember a very similar incident that he had to deal with. And he's going to try and overcome this by using his telepathy and his history of this building to teleport to the emergency shutoff valve and attempt to turn this off. So that's going to be a D8, a D10, and another D8. So let me roll those. 8, 5, and 7. So that would be a 7.
okay, so that will be success with Minor Twist. So you stop the paint, but you are now. I'm going to say you are now lost. It'll require an overcome to get back into the fight.
Fair enough.
Who are you passing to?
Let's see. Let's go with Wrath. I want to see what happens. Since this is the start of the scene.
Yeah, I'm going to absolutely destroy her. So the damage that I deal is based on what I roll, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my +3.
All right.
Let's see here. And then I'm going to hurt her.
So what from last
Oh right, yeah.
issue inspires this?
The joy that she experienced in who was the citizen that they fought last issue?
Citizen Sweat.
The joy that she experienced punching out Citizen Sweat.
Okay.
So that will be 13.
All right. Yeah, that. Yeah, that definitely hurts her. Who are you
I
passing
imagine
to?
like she comes at her or like Citizen Sweat comes at Citizen Wrath and like punches her. Wrath takes a step back, then grabs the hand that just punched her, flips her over, and then like does the thing that Hulk did to Loki at one point.
Oh.
Yes.
Just ragdolls her then back and forth.
Classic.
All right, I want to go ahead and it's a new scene, right?
Yeah.
I want to, I'm going to go ahead and
New round.
new round rather. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to go ahead and pass to Mariposa. Want to know what she's up to?
Meanwhile, in the Aztec exhibit, no, put that one back. It's a fake. Oh shit. The camera's back on me. Fuck. So paint's been taken care of. Tears has been quite vehemently slapped. Do we have any more threats to deal with?
You're still stuck in a room.
Yeah, you're still stuck.
No, no.
Delahan just teleported away. You're stuck in the Aztec exhibit.
You don't understand. I'm not trapped in here in the Aztec exhibit. The Aztec exhibit is trapped in here with me.
Well, the problem is that the trapping keeps you from moving loot out of the Aztec exhibit.
You say that like someone you say that to someone who has a ghost ship and a very loose consideration for public property.
I'm pretty sure you were taught the rules of law and saying what you can and cannot do as a hero is being mentioned right now.
No. All she took from that was don't get caught. So she's just.
Well, I think you're caught.
You can't prove anything.
The camera.
She's just gonna drive the Hawkwind through the museum.
Okay. I believe that will be an overcome to just ram your ship through the museum.
It's a ghost ship. She can phase it through.
Okay.
Can I have that level of bullshit? Like it's in the parking...
What is your action, Luke? My question is, what is your action?
Okay.
What are you doing this round?
Polly, arms laden with Aztec gold and jewelry, just looks around at the doors, shrugs, 60 fingers in her mouth and manages to whistle despite lacking teeth, tongue, or any kind of lungs. And outside of the parking lot, the ship sinks into the tarmac, goes underground, and resurfaces inside the museum. For her to get on and then subsequently load all the gear onto.
You don't realize all the cameras are probably watching you do this right now.
It could be any skeleton. You're profiling.
Right. Okay. So you load up your Aztec, possibly cursed Aztec treasures into your boat.
Cursed... She's powered by cursed Aztec treasure.
You don't understand. She needs this gold so that she can break her curse one day.
What are you talking about? I'm trying to get double curse.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to stack these.
She's trying to shoot the moon.
If you double curse, you get a blessing.
No, you don't understand. She's trying to shoot the moon.
I feel like there's a villain in this setting who would be very upset with you.
Brilliant. See, I'm annoying I'm annoying bad guys at the same time. Perfect. Public service. You're welcome. So like I get paid for this gig. Okay, so 1d8 for the Hawkwind. I mean, conviction. I'm trying to avoid conviction. No? Okay, bad. Actually, no. Dishonorably honorable. 1d8. I'm helping, she says as she robs the museum.
You've been radioed and told we're fighting Tyr, and we've confronting Tyr right now in that exhibit. Any help would be helpful right now. Just saying there. You were told that.
I know, I'm locked in here. I can't get... Sorry. I'm locked in here. I can't get out. Yet, they'll move that one into the back. I'll be with you as soon as I can. No, be careful with that one. It's fragile. Okay, so 3d8s. I only get to use the mid die. Fucking kill me.
What was your mid-die, bud?
A 3. I got a 2, a 3, and an 8.
Ooh.
Because...
Would you like to succeed at a major twist?
Sure.
This is gonna kill us at this
Fuck
rate.
me. Fuck me.
No,
Fuck me up.
Major twist, not a minor one. I want to
It's a
point that
major
out.
one.
Yes. More plot.
Okay.
God.
So,
It'll be okay, Richard. Don't worry.
so Mariposa You managed to drive your ship out. I assume you're heading for the cubism exhibit to like help out.
Yes.
Right. You arrive, and your arrival is significantly dramatic enough that you distract Sis and Wrath for 1 second. Just long enough for Tear to grab a piece of art and smash it over, smash it across Wrath. It doesn't hurt so much because Wrath is strong and highly durable, but it does mark a box on the scene tracker.
Oh no!
Yeah, Wrath just like turns, glares.
Ah, he broke the Cezanne, ye bastard.
Okay. Who are you passing to?
I mean, if that already advanced the thing, it's probably not a good idea to hand it over to the scenery or the villain just yet.
You were the second person, Luke, too. Just saying.
I know. I'm just thinking that if we basically need to sort this out now, otherwise it's going to start going into the red. Yeah, send it over to Rift.
Okay. I'm going to attack again. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Starting to feel really good about turning off the paint.
Wow, this is pretty bad. I hit for 4 and I hinder her with a 1.
Are you going to hinder her or are you going to move her?
Actually, I'll move her again. I don't like. I'm gonna shove her. I'm gonna put her onto the ship. Now that's available. Away from easy targets, and right in front of Mariposa.
All right. So, who are you passing to?
I'm going to pass. Let's see, who's left is still.
Dullahan, myself, and the villain stuff.
Okay, I'll let you go then, Tyler.
Well, I guess I keep running along since I don't see myself getting over to the cubism exhibit anytime soon.
But do you turn around or do you keep on going the first way?
I've gone too far at this point.
Well, and the other problem is that nobody actually dealt with the doors slamming shut on the Aztec exhibit, so it's still a blocked path.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess
Alright.
I'm just going to keep on boosting myself with the energy of infinity.
You're gonna have such a number coming up.
I'm just gonna run in and just like flying
One-shot.
kick her with like 4 persistent bonuses.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is
All right.
2 d10s and a d8.
And don't forget your bonus.
Yeah, so they're all at +2. Yeah, so that's a 12.
All right, so that's a +4 bonus.
How much do you have now?
I have a +2 and a +4, both of which are persistent. Which that means they don't run out to the end of the seed, right?
Yeah.
They're not exclusive though. They're just persistent.
What is persist? Let's see.
They don't
Persistent
run out
just
to the end of
means
the
that they
season.
don't run out. They don't run out. Like you can use them repeatedly.
What does exclusive mean then?
Exclusive means you
use a
can't. You can
single
only.
exclusive boost.
Pardon me?
You can only use a single exclusive boost if you have multiple exclusive boosts.
Mm.
Anyways, where am I now?
You have managed to make it to the children's art wing, which is adjacent to the guest art.
Yay! I'll be there in 2 rounds, guys.
No, you're gonna actually do the thing. You're gonna go to the guest art, and then you're gonna be like, oh, the painting.
Yeah.
We just
Problem is, it
take it off the wall.
doesn't have the magic to de-link it kind of thing.
Well, I'll say that, assuming everybody's been sharing information, you know that it's not so much that you have to delink it from the spell. It's that the emotional resonance of destroying the painting will fuel the spell's like permanency,
Mhm.
because this is a spell they stole from the Cult of Gloom, which
Mhm. I will say, once I got to the Gloomweaver episode and learned that the Fabric of Despair was the name of the Gloomweaver comic book, I was like, I see what happened there.
Yeah. So,
They must
who are you
really like
passing to?
spiders. Excuse me.
So I believe that it's the scene, and then Dullahan left.
And the villain.
Yeah, I guess I got to pass to the scene.
Okay, scene will tick down one more. And coming out from a maintenance corridor into the children's wing, Lemonscape, you notice a ensorcelled maintenance worker, or ensorcelled technician. He is
Oh,
a
no.
D8 minion.
All right, good to know.
If you do not engage him if not engaged by a hero, the technician will use his action to start attacking the artwork, increasing the theme tracker. So, then it'll pass to Tear. Tear is going to make a hinder using bone spikes and magical lore.
Fun.
On Mariposa. Okay, so Mariposa, you have a -2 hinder called That's Not My Bones.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, the
The Osteomancer has messed with you.
Oh no, the bone hurting juice.
yeah, the the Terror, whose skin is literally made of bone, has used that to infect your bones.
Wait, she infected her bones with her bones?
Yeah.
And now your bones are her bones?
Your bones are my bones are your bones. I can't remember how this song goes.
All right, and then that's gonna pass to
Dullahan's the only one left, I think.
yeah, Dolahan.
To the White Mountains. No. I need to stop that.
West Virginia.
All right.
So where is Dullahan, since he went immediately to this shut-off valve for the paint?
I mean,
You said it was going to be an overcome to get out of here?
You're in the maintenance tunnels. You're not. You are lost. That was like
Mhm.
Your knowledge of the history of this building and a past exploit where you had to stop the pump before for some reason
It was
led
a
you
terrible thing.
led you to the pump, but now you're not really sure how to get back. So you're gonna need to make an overcome to reappear somewhere in the rest of the museum.
Use my cosmic powers and the fact that I've ran through places shell shocked before as a shell shocked professor to try and figure this out. So that's going to be 10 and a 10 and an 8. Let's see. A 1, a 9, and a 3. So that's going to be a 3, unfortunately.
Would you like to
Usually one of your bonuses.
would you like to succeed with a major twist?
No, I'm going to just fail.
All right.
As he's running through these basements.
Mhm.
Just
Yes.
confused.
Yes, you continue to be lost in the basements.
And let's send it to, since this is going to be the start now, Lemniscent's way. I said that wrong again, didn't I? God damn it.
Lemniscate.
Lemniscate, yes.
It's a hard.
There's like there's something about the name Lemniscate that's just like my.
It's a hard word to say, and it's a very weak.
My brain doesn't want to say it. Like I can say it, Lemniscate. I can say that repeatedly, but it just there's some part of my brain that's like, no,
That's not a word.
don't say that.
That's the English part of your brain saying not to say the French word.
It's not even French. It's just a scientific word.
It feels French.
It feels French.
That's going to be a quote for you for the year.
It feels French.
So
yeah, it's my turn.
Yep.
So I need to. I am going to deal with this. This guy. This. What is it? The D8 technician.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I am going to. I'm going to use the power of dance to clear the mind control from his mind. Which may or may not technically involve getting my mind control over him through the power of dance, but we don't talk about that. Yeah, so I'm going to use my yellow ability, Invincible Rainbow Arrow, which is an attack, and then my min die gets a bonus. So that is going to be my suggestion. I'm going to use a Rising Pop Star and my D8 status die. All right, so my mid die is an 8 and my min is a 7.
Okay.
So
Is that including your +4?
that's including my total +6 because it's 2 persistent ones.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And then all near. I guess it doesn't matter because it says nearby heroes taking attack or overcome, but technically nobody's nearby me right now.
Yep. Sorry, how much did you roll for your attack?
I rolled an 8.
An 8. All right, you successfully unbrainwashed the technician.
And then, much like Space Channel 5, he and a bunch of other people follow me through the children's area into the guest gallery.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to pass to Citizen Wrath.
I'm gonna punch the snot out of her.
Okay, so you're going to leap up onto the pirate ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna leap onto the pirate ship, and I'm gonna leap up onto the pirate ship, and I'm gonna land on her.
Okay.
I just have a mental image of an elbow drop.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, okay, yes. She leaps onto the edge of the pirate ship, and then elbow drops from there.
By the top of the mainsail.
Oh no. Okay then. My max die was 4.
Okay.
Oof.
You come into contact with me, and all of a sudden you get my luck.
What was my what did they get the bonus for my +7 or my 7? Well, not once again, not nearby. Sorry.
Yep, that's the problem. Yeah. Okay. You hit her, but it doesn't seem to do much. Who are you passing to?
I'm gonna pass to her actually. She
All
can
right.
she no sells my elbow drop.
Yeah. All right. So she gets to use her ability called Hunt the Weak because Mariposa has not gotten rid of that penalty. She gets to attack with her max plus mid die. So that's going to be 10 damage to Mariposa.
Ouch!
Ow. Oof.
Unfortunately, I'm now at 10 hit points, meaning I'm in the red.
Mm-hmm.
This is about to get messy.
Okay. Okay, she'll pass the environment. And
Dottlehead's having enough problems with his environment.
speaking of Dollhan, you encounter an ensorcelled technician in the maintenance tunnels.
He
Kid,
rolls up
the
telling you
technician.
about his concept of a conceptual reality.
Also, that's going to mark a box, and we are now officially in the red zone. You have 2 turns before the team tracker runs out, and shit gets real bad.
And I'm trying to remember, we just have to get the painting, or do we have to beat?
You have to make sure that at the end of the scene either ends when the painting is 100% safe, or Tear is 100% out.
Okay.
So, and then, who hasn't gone yet?
I still haven't gone yet.
Yeah, same.
I think most of the people haven't gone
I'll
yet.
pass to Mariposa.
So yeah, having been slapped around quite significantly, Mariposa is just going to kind of square her heels on the deck and just shout out to the crew, "Main gun about face, load grape shot and fire!" And she's going to use Eruption, also known as Broadside. So she's going to turn her main guns on the deck. Attack up to 3 targets, one of which must be me, using the Hawkwind, and I can assign my min, mid, and max die. So it's going to be me, and then both the other ones on this arsehole. Oh, bad roll.
So me as well then?
No, up to 3 targets, so I can basically selectively choose. As long as I hit myself, I can divvy up the other dice to whoever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to do it before or after roll for the damage?
You assign
min, mid, and max dice as you choose among those targets. So I choose the minimum die.
That's fair.
I choose not to kill myself.
So it's after the roll. Okay. Just
Yeah.
checking.
Okay, so I'm going to be using a
That
D8
makes
for the
that a lot
Hawkwind, Conviction, 1d10, because I'm about to broadside myself and I just don't give a fuck. And then a D10 for being in my red zone.
Okay.
On the plus side, my minimum dice is 1. However, it was one of my
Good.
D10s. My mid die is a 2. My max die is a 7. How the fuck do I manage to roll D8s and D10s and get incredibly low results most of the time?
Now here's the question: was that a -2 you were getting because of the bone stuff?
Oh, fuck, right.
So do you even take damage at this point?
Yeah, you just attach that final 5 to
Yeah, I suppose I do 5. For a mass... Oh, god damn it. Fuck you, Google Dice Roll, you're a piece of shit.
D&D Dice Roller hasn't been doing me much better.
No.
It hasn't even doing me much better either.
At least when I'm rolling physical
Okay.
dice, I can give them a timeout and roll some fresh ones. So yeah, that effectively
Luke,
results in a lot of
I've
smoke
heard-
and fury and then a 5 damage hit.
Yep.
I'm a believer in dice jails.
Absolutely.
Okay, and who are you passing to after all of that?
Jesus Christ.
who's left.
I still haven't gone yet.
Nor has Delahan.
Let's give Delahan a chance to get back in the scene.
He has to deal with the minion actually.
Yeah, let's kind of... Ah, God, my knee.
Let me look at my character sheet since we're in the red now. I'm going to use my takedown. Attack using teleportation, use your max die, then hinder the target using your mid-min die. And since I'm
Okay.
teleporting us, is there a way for me to teleport us back into one of the scenes?
I will allow it. If you're using ability, no, but you can instead take a risky action to take a minor twist to attack and overcome at the same time.
A risky action. Okay, how does a risky action work?
Basically, you say, I want to do.
Because I want to do a risky action. I want to get to the rest of the party who are fighting right now, and I want to hurt him by teleporting and slamming him into the scene.
Okay. Let me just pull up the exact rule. I'm pretty sure the rules are just when you take an action that is a risky action is basically just an action that can do 2 things at once.
Teleportation and self-discipline. And red die. So that's going to be an 8, a 10, and a 12.
Yeah, so risky actions are okay, so what you can do is you can make an overcome with your mid die and attack with your min die. So that would be the way.
My mid die is 6, and my min die is 5. I got an 8, a 6, and a 5.
Okay. Well, first let's see if the technician survives. He does not.
I'm trying for incapacitation.
Well,
not
I
someone
mean,
kill. Yeah.
but yeah, you incapacitate the technician, and you arrive. What form does your teleportation take? Like, is it just like
It's a portal that he opens up and jumps through.
okay?
It's not quite
Um,
a perfect teleportation.
all right. So you're going to take a -2 as your twist in as you take a bad landing. So you are back.
That's true. He probably tripped over that technician on his way through.
Yep. You land on the pirate ship.
Oh, not again. Why does
Who are you
it
passing?
work? Let's see. Who was left? We have
Rift. I think it's just
Rift.
Rift now.
Rift.
I still haven't gone yet.
Push to Rift.
Okay, I'm going to attack with my ultimate weaponry called Gravity Storm, so I can boost using my gravity gun, using my max dice, then attack using my mid dice. So this boost is persistent and exclusive, and I just rolled a 12 for it. So I have a +4 to my attack, and I rolled an 8. I maxed on 2 of my dice. So attack with 12 +4, so 16.
Sorry. What was your max die?
12.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah.
I literally rolled a max 8 and a max 12. D10 roll 1, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I got +4, and then I do 8 + 4 for 12 damage. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. She's not down yet, though. I will say that Citizen Wrath, you recognize that that Tears is tough, but Tears isn't usually this tough. You realize she might be benefiting from some of that legacy juice that they've all siphoned off. Who are you passing to at the start of the new round?
Here's the thing. Here's the question. Do we want to just nuke Tear? Because I can do that.
Okay, so here's the thing. If it goes to the environment.
Why would it pass the environment though? It started the turn.
No, I was gonna say, this is one of those instances where it would actually be a good idea to leave the environment and villain last, because as soon as it goes to them, we lose.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So the answer is yes, nuke her.
Okay.
Yeah. So
pass it to me.
Sure.
All right, so we're in the red zone now.
Yes.
There is no parking in the red.
Okay.
It is for passenger loading and unloading only.
I appreciate the joke. So, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Me and my group of followers come in, and I'm going to use my red ability, True Invincible Rainbow Arrow. Attack using creativity, max plus min dice, but take a major twist.
They might let her get away though, kind of major twist kind of thing. Would it be, or what kind of major twists can we expect?
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Here's the. What are you gonna say?
I was just saying, asking John what would be considered a major twist in this situation.
I mean, it's more likely to be a personal twist than a environmental twist.
Okay.
So someone is very disappointed in me, or I'm going to lose control of my cosmic powers. Yeah, so I'm going to use cosmic creativity plus my status die.
Mhm.
which is a D10, a D8, and a D6, all at +6.
Well, you only apply the bonus once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A bonus is only applied to a single die or a single result. So this is you don't get 3 times the bonus.
Okay, so that is going to be 25 damage. As we come in and using the power of music and just our combined psychic energy,
How are you
I
getting
just
25
blow a.
there?
So that's a D10 plus a D8, which was 5, plus another D6, which is
You are cutting in and out massively.
You cutting out a lot. I'm not getting your explanation at all right now.
weird.
Oh, good. It wasn't just me.
Sorry. I don't know what's
Math in the chat, maybe.
okay.
You gotta give me a move.
We had the persistent 6 plus the rolls.
And are you attacking of all 3 dice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
red
that's-
zone ability.
That's a bit ridiculous. My red zone is just boost, give myself a boost when I
Yeah.
attack at the time.
But major twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would do it.
That would
Yeah.
do it, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So it doesn't quite take Terra all the way down, but very, very close. Major twist is that you expend all of this energy and some of it crackles off into the atmosphere, and you feel as though you might have sprung some sort of eldritch trap. All of your power dice for the rest of the scene are reduced by 1 size.
Ooh.
You just got
Then we're gonna pass.
Ouch.
I just said, "Oh no,"
Okay.
and then pass to Wrath.
Okay. I'm gonna pick her up and I'm gonna drop her. I'm gonna pile driver.
I like to imagine Mariposa's like the fucking referee in this, like squatting down on all haunches.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 concussions.
Oh, actually, hold on. Am I now getting the bonus from getting a bonus from Limniscape?
No,
Nope.
that bonus only
Damn.
lasts 1 turn.
Okay.
I mean, you can still use charge up blast without any bonuses. Just use
Oh, really?
all,
I
all of
thought
your...
it says and at least 1 bonus.
Oh, yep. No, sorry, I
I
missed that.
can't
At least
use
1
charge
bonus.
up blast for that, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really need something that like gives me a perpetual bonus like Limniscates.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with my max die, that is a 10.
That's enough. You take her out.
Yeah, apologizes her, drops her, and then I guess at Mariposa's urging, she pins her.
1, 2, 3. Some member of the crew rings the bell.
All right. You have successfully stopped.
Oh, and you would have a ship bell. God
Of
damn it.
course.
All right. So, let me just read what happens at the end of the scene.
That was rough.
Oh.
I imagine that Dullahan runs out of the section of the museum that you guys are in once he realizes he's in a room with so much geometry.
Oh god, Euclidean geometry. What is this?
Oh god, the angles make sense.
180 degrees in a triangle. What kind of blasphemy is this?
Everything is a perfectly flat surface. It's so Euclidean.
I feel like he's almost got like a binky, like he's got this tiny, weird amorphous artifact he sits down and looks at when everything's too normal for him.
It all makes too much sense.
The walls, they aren't closing in.
He's only comfortable when he's staring into the void.
I feel like you
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah, same.
I could just imagine some kind of like reality warper or like mind render kind of enemy trying to go up against Dullahan, and you just feeling like it's a warm bath, just like thank you. Wait, what? No,
I
you should be
needed that.
screaming and clawing at your skin. No, this is nice. What?
Mm-hmm.
This reminds
Okay.
me of when my insides were trying to become my outsides.
This reminds the gang of why they tried to get the Dullahan a therapist, but couldn't find a therapist that could last long enough.
There's just not a
Even in a city full of superheroes, there is no therapist psychologically sturdy enough to deal with Dullahan.
Mm-hmm. All right. So,
They just kind of try and keep him isolated from the general public until he's needed.
yeah. So, with Terror knocked unconscious, her influence no longer affecting the security, you can drag her outside easily enough. But now you've reached a quandary. You don't quite know where the last member of their trio might be. I'm gonna need some overcomes to figure out what might fit the pattern.
I got this.
I kind of have a red move that's specifically for shit like this too.
Oh, well, you do yours then.
Because this is an overcome, right?
Yeah.
Specialized info. Overcome using otherworldly mythos. Use your max and min die. So that's going to be telepathy and otherworldly mythos plus a d10, so that's 2d10 and 1d8. Let me roll. Let's see. Oh, that's unfortunate. A 4 and 1, so 5. Minus 2, because I forgot about that.
You can. That's not necessarily
Okay. As part of this. So yeah, that's just a 5 then.
Okay. So you peer across all of time and reality, and find the arcane signature of the last piece of this puzzle. Hiding amongst the rafters of the Megaopolis Opera House, you see the final member of the trio, Citizen Blood, as far as you know, smirking and waving back at you, and gesturing to a large arcane explosive that he has hidden in the building.
Good God.
Oh shit.
You look like something just made sense to you. What's up?
Citizen Blood. And it was the which theater?
Upper House.
Opera House.
The Megaopolis Opera House.
The Megaopolis Opera House. To the opera we must go.
All right.
Arb, I
guess,
not got anything
yeah.
to wear.
Did you see what Citizen Blood was doing?
Yes, waving at me.
All
He
right.
has
Well,
an
at least we
explosive
know where he
rune.
is.
Oh, he has an explosive rune. And Delahan's going to run because he doesn't want to be seasick once more.
Okay, so going into the final battle, everyone may regain up to their next highest value of health. So reds to yellows, yellows to greens, green to full.
Do we go to the top of that value?
The top of the value, yes.
Okay.
Let's see, and I've taken.
And I guess we only got 2 hero points this time. Wow, we didn't get as much.
There's a lot less problem solving and a lot more scrambling about this time.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I kind of botched a couple of my early rolls.
You
It happens.
Welcome to my world.
It's okay, I'm
Yeah.
here for you, Luke.
Thank you.
You see, this is the. I told you this game. It runs a lot more challenging when you are only partially succeeding rolls.
Yeah, it's a lot
When you
harder.
don't have the person giving you boosts in the same room with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Makes
almost
sense.
like
So if I-
splitting up was a bad idea.
Yes, but you also gave us a lot of things to deal with at once.
Yeah, no, I did. That you're not wrong. But like the fight was specifically tailored to be, difficult, to be more difficult than the previous one.
Mhm.
I think that the bigger thing this time is since we started the Steam tracker earlier, we had a lot less time to get things done as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
Because-
yeah, that's
That,
important.
that, that was the biggest thing. Like the first time we've got to account for that, so we were saying, oh, we had loads of room. Now it's oh crap, not much at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
One of the things I do really like about this system is the fact that we have to constantly be running, trying to catch up and deal with the issue. It's also
I was
kind of
actually
annoying at
gonna-
the same time. It's a little bit both.
yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Like, is there an opportunity in this system, or is this just how the system is supposed to be, or is there like ever points of downtime in this game?
Yeah,
There are points of downtime. This specific adventure does not have them.
Okay.
Okay.
It is
Oh,
a
it-
panicked
God.
rush.
Okay,
It's
fair
supposed to be a panicked rush where 4
Right.
to 6 teenagers are attempting to save the world's greatest superhero.
Right.
Mm.
Speaking of which, in character question, can we call if this is gonna be the final battle? I assume. Can we
Mhm.
call Young Legacy in to help us since she's technically supposed to be our quote unquote mentor?
So there is a rule in here for that. If you fuck up and fail against both Inductor and Tear, they end up coming into the final fight. And it says, if this happens, also have Young Legacy show up as a support.
No, I will say the funny thing about this story is that I know that the adventure, at least from what I remember from pages, they mentioned that within like either the starter kit or one of these the Rook City adventure that they put out
Mhm.
ends with Legacy retiring and handing over the mantle to Young Legacy because of how well you.
Yeah.
I guess that means the team must have failed pretty badly, and she had to come in and save the.
Well, no. The official spoilers for the lore of Sentinel comics. The official end of this issue is that Legacy retires to be from being Legacy to he renames himself Heritage, and Young Legacy becomes the Legacy for the RPG timeline.
Fair enough.
I see.
Which I just find funny because like it works a lot better if she's actually our mentor and giving us advice.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, it definitely makes more sense if you were playing Daybreak and that was a thing that happened. But I
Don't
think it's
make
more
us be
fun to
special
have all.
snowflakes. I mean, don't make us
Yeah.
not be special snowflakes.
Yeah, well, and I mean, in both of the games that I ran for my other group, because we split it into 2 sessions. One, we had a member who always missed the first session and would come in on the second one, and she would just like show up and play Absolute Zero. So it was Daybreak plus Absolute Zero in every final encounter.
That's a
Nice.
fun one.
That's a fun one.
Yeah. So I mean, Rule 0, there is no canon. Like whatever.
Yep.
All right, see you later, Luke.
Yeah.
See you.
Mhm.
Good night, Luke.